Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. A loss 2-0 versus Cagliari, surprise for someone, big delusion for others, not a surprise, expected for others. And I'm part of that last category. When I was recording the pre-game tactic with my friend Mo El Tactico, I predicted a 2-2. I was maybe even a bit too optimistic, so I predicted the 2 goals of Cagliari because I knew we would not have a clean sheet. I was hoping for some goals. And I will tell you what happened when I saw actually the starting lineups with all normal players from the 25, with only, at the exception of Muratore coming from the off, I said, this is not the best team. We will not see an amazing Juventus. And I explain you why. After winning the Scudetto, it's logic. It's human, unfortunately, but it is like that you stop. Mentally, you are not there anymore. You are not ready anymore to go to the max. If you analyze the last games, the last 6 games of Juventus, we were fighting to win the Serie A. And we were really bad. So, what did you guys expect about a game where we had no objectives anymore? If when you have an objective you are not able to win, to play beautiful football, how can you do it when you have no objective anymore? At Cagliari, where even if the evening it's really hot, if you see the images of Sarri, he was smelling like crazy, not smelling, sorry, sweating like crazy. What do you expect from players? So it's a difficult one. And to go back to the lineups, when I saw that, I had something. I said, okay, what will happen is predictable. We will play just for one sake, and it's for Ronaldo, for making him scoring goals. Because otherwise, Ronaldo, if he didn't care about chasing and running after Immobile with 35 goals, Ronaldo at 31 as 31, if he had not that objective, he would not even traveled with the team like at Cagliari. He would have stayed home with De Ligt, with Danilo, with a lot of other players, Rabiot that was suspended, and so on and so on. So, sorry, I knew that this was going to happen. What happened in the game, we clearly saw it. Ronaldo was playing for himself. We said, or the Musketeers, the famous Musketeers, they were saying all for one, one for all. Ronaldo today was all for Ronaldo, Ronaldo for Ronaldo. And I don't want to criticize Ronaldo, pay attention, because it's a player I love, most important and best player of the world. I'm really proud and happy to have him in my team because he did a lot. 31 goals with the midfield we have is something extraordinary. But in a game like that, when you see that we are not giving the opportunity to players, to young players that really want to start, we know what was the objective. Other thing is we were missing Douglas Costa, we were missing Dybala, we were playing with Higuain that is tired. He doesn't even want to play anymore for Juventus. That was clear during the lockdown period. It's even clear now on the field. Bernardeschi is not a player, it's not a football player anymore. So how do you want that we win a game? If we are not creative enough in the last 30 meters with Douglas Costa and Dybala, how can you do it with Higuain, with that Higuain, and with Bernardeschi? Impossible. So everything was concentrated and focused on Ronaldo. Ronaldo that was trying to score from every possible angle, but always outside of the box because we couldn't enter their box. We analyzed it with Mo. If we want to win versus Cagliari, we have to create density in the box of Cagliari because they are creating confusion on themselves because they go with 8 players in their box defending, creating a big wall that is really confusing for themselves. We were not able to fill that box. The only player who went up was Higuain, and alone versus 8 players, it's impossible. That's why you have to take shots from the distance. What Ronaldo was trying, but every single time, going back to that wall. So I will not rate the player. It makes no sense to rate them. For me, Muratore did a really great first half. It was the only one that was trying to play. It's not the phenomenal ever. We sold him to Atalanta. He will probably have more playing time there, but he did a great first half. Why? And I will tell you why. It's simple. It's one word that it's not the first time that you will hear on the channel. It's grinta. What is grinta? Is the willingness of playing, of showing. So I would have preferred to see players like Olivieri, Zanimacchia that played really well. Zanimacchia did well. Zanimacchia, Muratore, Peters, the first Belgian player ever in history to play with Juventus. Congratulations. Now I'm waiting for Kevin De Bruyne, but we have time for that. But guys, seriously, going back, if you have to lose a game that doesn't even matter anymore, if you don't care about that game anymore, if you have to lose with those guys. Those guys have grinta. They want to play. They want to show themselves that they are able to be in that first team. Thing that will probably never happen, but at least they are there. They are part of the team. Instead of letting them play a few minutes in the end. It's a pity for me. It's really a pity. Speaking about the defensive line, again, Rugani, he's keeping social distancing from the strikers from Cagliari. I know we have to respect social distancing in the real life, but on a football field, I'm sorry, players are tested every 2 days. They have to be man on man. And then when the striker is shooting to the goal, you see that Rugani is protecting his titties. Really not okay. Bonucci, other mistake. It's not the first time. It's game after game after game. Bonucci is not giving that defensive solidity and trust anymore. Speaking about captain, the only one that I was hearing screaming, and without supporter, you really hear them screaming, is Buffon. Buffon that was taking the lead over Bonucci, and that is something that in if you do it both, it's fine. Only Buffon over Bonucci, it's not fine at all. So for me, Bonucci is a player that also need to rest really soon. On the other hand, with all the injuries, with all the players that are not on top form, Higuain that doesn't want to play for Juve anymore, Pjanic that is already gone to Barcelona mentally. Sarri didn't had a lot of choices. Players are tired, really tired. So I was expecting a defeat today. I was not expecting something really wow and beautiful. Is it a drama, guys? No. Is it that game that we have to take to analyze the game versus Lyon? No. Players will be different. Player will have another attitude. Do we have problems? Yes, we have a lot. So we will play against Roma on Saturday, the last game before resting a bit and focus about versus Lyon, about Champions League. I hope to see another team there. I hope that Sarri understand that we don't care about the record of Ronaldo to be the top scorer, scoring 4 goals. Ronaldo alone versus Roma, it will be impossible. So forget about it. Rest as many players as possible. Let players like Ramsey, Demiral, let them play a few minutes. Let those young guys play versus Roma at home. Let them be part of the party because it will be a party. That's the game versus Roma, a party. That's it. Without supporters, unfortunately, but that's it. So, am I angry about today? No. Am I worried about the game of today? No. For the Champions League, probably yes, but I will be honest with you. For me, Champions League, it has always been difficult. This year, it will be even more difficult. Unfortunately, we will not be able to have players like Kulusevski, Arthur. I know people are asking on the channel, will we have those players for the Champions League? No, we will not. We have to do with what we have. Hopefully, Dybala will be back. I'm not sure. Let's hope. Let's hope that we will have him, but we have to win versus Lyon in a way or in another. So, guys, that was it for my Cagliari resume. It's not a recap with player rating because, to be honest, what do you want to rate today? That was it. Grazie. If you love the video, consider to subscribe the channel. I know it's really late, but you can watch it if you are in another continent like America, Africa, Asia, whatever you are in the world. You can watch it today, you can watch it tomorrow. Tomorrow I will try to do other videos, starting with the news of the day, reporting the newspaper. I really love them. Thank you for watching the channel. As always, Forza Juve.